Hi, I'm Debbie Davis and welcome back to babylady.co.uk, where we're giving you a series of videos that we've recorded digitally because you can't currently come into store. And this is a video about the Maxi Cosi Beryl. So the Beryl is a really clever seat. It's very much overlooked because some of the more popular Maxi Cosis get more press, they get more coverage. But this is a very clever seat if you have particular age children that need to be fitted in certain different ways. So this is one of the only seats that can be both belt fitted and isofixed. Not many people want belt fitted seats now, but there are a certain niche amount of customers who do need to fit a seat with a belt. So this can be fitted with a seat belt, and I have recorded a whole video earlier today which shows you how to fit this with a seat belt. But I'm going to show you now how to fit it with the isofix points. So if you do want to see the video about the belted fitting, please check out the other video on our YouTube channel. Will you be able to see that clearly? So this is the Beryl base. It is unique to the Beryl, so you can only use this for fitting the Beryl. It's not used for anything else. The Beryl car seat is designed to be used with isofix generally from birth up to 15 kilos, and after that you then would use it for an older child with a seatbelt. Now I've just attached our isofix points here into the car. I might have done that a tiny bit too quickly because it is very simple to do. So let me do it again in case I went too fast. So just pull out your isofix by pressing this button and this one as well, and it will slide out of its fixing, out of its housing. And you can see they're yellow, they're nice and easy to see. Just pop them onto the isofix in your car like this. Just make sure they're locked on both sides, and then you can just slide it back. And you want the base to sit against the back of the car, but you don't want it to be so tight that you then can't get your car seat off. So just make sure it's just touching the back of the seat. Then we need to have a look at our leg. So if I come around here, you can have a closer look at our leg. So the leg is adjustable. It's just got a slide up and down button on here, so you can slide it up and down, and you can see you can have your leg on the floor of the car. We're imagining this is the car now. We will do a fitting video in the car because we do like to fit them in the car as well. So now I've got our base installed with the isofix. Now the isofix does allow you to use this car seat up to 15 kilograms, but only 15 kilograms. If you want to use it longer, you will need to use the fittings for the belted, which is on the other video. So we're going to imagine that we're going to use this for a newborn, and this seat can be used for a newborn up to 15 kilos, as I said. Now what we've got, if I turn it upside down, which doesn't look very elegant, but you can see there are two different positions here by these arrows. Now I've set this up in the newborn position. You do that by pressing this lever, and you can see that this is in the more reclined position. If we were using it for an older child, you just slide this back, and then you can see the arrow will slide in. So in this position, now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to locate this bar into this fixing here. So I'll turn it back round so you can see what I'm doing, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up in here like this. So that is now in the front, and then we put the front in. Now you do have to push this quite firmly in order to get it into place, and once it's in, you will see that the green indicator light will show you here that this seat is now locked into position. And as I said, you can have this seat now rearward facing. You can use it up to 15 kilos in the rearward facing position, but if you perhaps want to change your child round a little bit earlier than that, 15 kilos is quite a big weight. It can be sort of up to 3 or 4 years old. If you wanted to turn it around, then you can adjust it and turn it, and I'll show you how to do that. Before I do that, I also want to show you this seat is fantastically well made. This incorporates the patented Maxi Cosi G-cell technology. Now you can see on the side of the seat there is this little panel with the almost hexagonal shapes, which is the G-cells. The whole seat is made out of a special absorbent material, which in the event of an accident, what it does, it dissipates energy over the whole seat. And if you can imagine a football net, if a ball hits the back of a net, you don't get the energy from that ball just on the point it hits in the net. It just absorbs all over the net. And that's the same technology that was explained to me, a simple way to explain G-cell technology. So if you are unfortunate enough to be involved in an accident, you might be in an impact here, but the seat absorbs the energy, reducing the impact into your child, and that's part of what makes this safer. And you will find that the majority of the Maxi Cosi range, particularly the new Maxi Cosi 2020 and 2021 collection, all contain this amazing G-cell technology, and it's part of what's giving them such good test scores in the crash tests. So we've got this fitted in our rearward position. We're going to assume that our baby's a little bit older now. We can possibly take out the newborn insert, and don't forget, you don't have to just use this from birth. You could use it for a 9-month-old if you had an infant seat and you wanted something bigger. It's a particularly good seat to use, I think, if you have a seat, maybe maybe an up to 18 kilo seat, and then you have another child close together and you want to be able to get more use out of it. This is a perfect seat to use. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to turn it around. All you do is release this on the front. There's a big grey lever. You just press it. You can see it turns red. And basically what it does is just release your seat from here. Now, if we're going to turn it forward facing, I'm going to need to adjust this on the base again. So if I turn it over so you can see what I'm doing, all I do is press this lever, and then quite simply, you can see that I'm just popping that, one more, into that position. This is actually a recline mechanism, but when you're fitting it, you do need to pop this into this position. So I'm just going to pop this on the base again. So pop the front in first, and then very firmly pop the back in. As you'll see it locks into place. And then we've got our green indicator here. Now our headrest is adjustable, and this headrest will go up. It does go quite high. If you fit this with a belt, you can actually use it up to 25 kilos. So if you check out the other video, I've actually fitted this base differently with a seat belt, and if you install it with a seat belt, you can use this for a lot longer. That's what I'm trying to say. This doesn't make sense, but you can use it a lot longer if you fit it with the seat belt. So I popped it in here. Nice and easy buckle, easy to use, nice and simple, as are all the Maxi Cosi buckles. And we've also got ventilation in the back of the seat as well. This is really good. It's a breathable mesh, which does help to reduce overheating in your child. So this is the Maxi Cosi Beryl, again in the forward facing position, in the isofix fitting, only up to 15 kilograms. But just remember, if you check out the other video we've done, if you fit it with a seat belt, the base with a seat belt, you can use it up to 25 kilograms. I hope you found this video helpful. If you do, give us the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you do want to see some of our other videos, just click above and we'll automatically send them to you as we record them. Thanks for watching today.